Hello and welcome back to the 6th episode of a random playthrough of Conquest of Elysium 5, Season 7, with the Dryad Queen on my channel here. And, well, we have the Earth Mother kind of ready to kick into combat here. She does have a few, fairly good moves, like Army of Gold, to kind of link her up with an army with. Special effect, fire resistance, armor +2. And I don't know if she can actually take on this kind of army alone. I mean, she might be able to, but... And also, I don't know, we got this army here that's like... Well, I'm not so sure how good that would be for us if the enemy decided to attack us, so... At least some of our centaurs are quite experienced. So that gives them extra morale, strength, hit points, all that good stuff, but... Yeah, we unfortunately ran into this guy. Unexpectedly. Oh, well, I guess I should have expected it. But either way, let's move on to the next turn and get to the action here. Now, we got some Romans down there being annoying. The Spring is there. Minotaur Lord for 59 gold. I will take that. I'm assuming we don't have a Minotaur Lord over here yet. We also don't have in these, so I think we'll get him here. Now, Minotaur Lords give +1 Minotaur spawn boost, but that's not so important. The important thing is that he actually activates them at all. And call him cracks. And put him on sentry duty, just so we start spawning in Minotaurs over there as well. And I wonder if we should, actually with our Anointed of Gaia here, our Dryad Queen, maybe create some more Groves of Gaia, in fact. Just gonna upgrade what we have. We don't necessarily need to roam too far with her. She can just... And she is the only one that can also upgrade these various things. So maybe we should keep her around here to upgrade these things. Maybe turn this into a Sacred Grove as well. We're gonna take a few forest tiles. And there is that brigand lair that has been spawning out brigands. So we can go and shut that down. At long last. Oh, for some reason they did not attack this guy. Interesting. Either way, what I want to do is I want to link these two guys up here, so we have a serious army. Although we don't have any melee stuff, but it's not necessarily such a bad thing. Let us see. I want to link them up away from that guy, because we can't link them up on this turn. Oh, actually we can. Alright, so now we have these armies here linked up. Now we should give us a good chance to take out this army. I really think we should be able to crush it. We do have the Earth Mother, after all. And take bias here, and we can maybe go and deal with these... Okay, that's a little bit of a setback to go down here with this guy. Now what we're gonna do is... Guess a Satyr Javelinists here, actually. And just give that to this guy with the Harpies. He's supposedly going to be picking up cavalry units. But we might as well swing for these guys here. And this guy will just finish taking these forests, and we'll see what we can do with this guy. With our Centaur Sage. This should be more than enough to take him out. This guy has Confusion, so he could potentially turn some of these enemies over to my side. And he also has Mind Burn, which is... It's got very decent range. And decent damage for a level 1 spell. And with that, we pass turn again. Now look at that. Okay. He made it easy for us, so that's good. I guess he didn't see us when he moved that direction, so... Well, it worked out for us at least. Ah, and there you have it. More brigands. That's a-okay though. We're just gonna take the brigand lair so that stops spawning things, and then we go into the forest there. What kind of spells do we have though? Army of Wolves. Befriend Animal. Well, it's not gonna be useful in this fight, so we'll do these spells here. I would like to find a magic library or something so I could get a little bit more variety of spells on her. Alright, so we attack with everything here. Unfortunately, we don't have much in the realms of melee, but Army of Gold gives everyone fire resistance and +2 armor. Like, area of effect all friendly units. Range 6. I don't know exactly how that works, so we're gonna find out. Animate forest, there isn't any foliage to animate there, but it's all good. We got command beast. We'll use heal and greater healing instead of command beast because there isn't any beasts to command her either. Iron bolt earthquake affects the entire battlefield, so let's go away from that and maybe use tremors. That does 1 to 2 damage in a burst of 5. And what burst means, if I haven't explained that already, is you hit 1 tile, and then 5 tiles out from there will also be hit. Not like 5 in every direction, but just an additional 4 tiles. But yeah, I think this is a good way to set that up for combat, and hopefully that works out for us. But this enemy did not move anywhere. We will take advantage of that, and we will send this guy over here to link up and relinquish a few of his ranged units, as we don't really need this many centaurs, and just kind of give it over to the sage, so he has a stronger cavalry force to ride around with. Might be an ancient forest around this area as well, because seemingly a few animals keep appearing in this area. And so, okay, I don't want to look at that when I go into the combat or switch turn like this, because we actually lost that? Are you joking? How the hell did we lose that? I guess we didn't have enough melee units. That's probably what it came down to. Oh well, we can always just get a new Earth Mother, I guess. We're getting pretty decent herb. It's a little bit of a setback, but it's not a big deal. Ah, well, that's anticlimactic, and she is far from as good as I was expecting her to be. Let's see exactly why that went down that way. I'll mine. How did we lose this? She cast Soldier of Steel, which isn't the best. Oh, they got some paralyzed stuff going on. Who's casting that? I'll pause next time I see something get paralyzed. Wait, did she just buff these guys? No. I shouldn't have Soldier of Steel on, maybe. She seems to just be casting a bunch of that. Unfortunate. A Minotaur is paralyzed. Stellar Bolt. Special effect. Paralyzation. Range 12. Well, that's quite unfortunate. So these guys are the ones fucking me over then. I don't really have that much knowledge of this specific class, though. So, yeah. Well, now I know. I mean, are they just gonna be paralyzed forever? I think there's like a slight chance they lose paralyzation each turn, but if they paralyze Tia, then we're done for. That might have been what happened, actually. She's confused. She has... What? Really? She's got 10 magic resistance. And actually managed to land that confusion. We got Moonbeams, Word of Power, Moonlight, and Blessing, huh? What's this guy got? Cloudfolk Elder, Guide Arrows, and Air Shield. It's not fantastic. Okay, well, I mean, even though we lost this, which, I mean, you see she's pretty good, but something must have happened. She must have gotten paralyzed at some point. You see, she just stomps through. And she regenerates, so... I mean, oh, maybe they took her over, actually. No, I hope they didn't confuse her over to their side. No, she's just dying, it seems. Unfortunately, she's getting too much focus. And she got paralyzed. I'm confused. Yeah, that's quite unfortunate. We did take out most of his army though, but these Sitzimitl, these names are hard, man. We didn't kill any of those, so that kind of sucks. We just killed more of the lesser units, a bit of the Cloudfolk archers at least. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. But okay, as I stated, we can always summon up more. There's something roaming around here, and there we go, some brigands. We can use Harperion over here to get some forest tiles at least. Okay, I mean, shit happens. What are you gonna do? I overestimated her capability, so that's my bad. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just not have this guy in command of anything except for maybe... No, not even the Harpy Scout, really. We're just taking... Let's be a little bit sexist here and have mainly... it doesn't really matter. Most of these centaur dudes are male, though, but... I'm thinking 60 centaurs with this guy should be a decent amount. And now we can move him further this turn, so let's do that. And we'll keep this with this guy over here. So, he's got a few of these centaurites and centaurs. And we can start doing some stuff over here. It shouldn't take us too long once summer hits to get enough herbs to re-summon a new Earth Mother though, but apparently we need to be a little bit more careful with our usage of it. I don't think it's necessarily such a bad thing though. I mean, it obviously isn't good that we lost her, but it's okay. We can recover from that. So either way, let's see who to give the scout to. I'm not exactly sure. I think we'll just put the scout in the primal forest. I'll just buy them when I get them, so that we have them basically. Alright, so this guy here, he just a mainstay, so we go and deal with him. As you can see, we're now in summer, so we're gonna get 278 herbs as it stands right now per month. Soon we're gonna be getting more than that, so it isn't too bad. But I kind of want to take out these various animals around here and claim these forests. Now we're up on 280. If we step into this, 282, 284 per turn. And with this guy here, we're going to go and gather up a little bit of a larger army, I think. Could be good. So let's see. What do we get here? We get, maybe not the harpies, but this thing. Oh yeah, there wasn't really that much to pick up here right now, but that's fine. Either way, we're going to make a very strong army out of this guy's stuff, and maybe we can link that up with the Earth Mother, have them kind of roam around in the same area and or direction. We need to get back down to the primal forest here though with our Dryad Queen, so that she can summon a new Earth Mother. We're pretty out of control on the herb income, which is very nice. Hopefully no casualties. No, we lost a brigand. No, actually we gained a brigand. My bad. So we have, what, 3 or 4 brigands now in this army? 4. I mean, it's whatever. They're 1 to 4 range damage. They're not too shabby. On the front line though, which is a bit shabby, but oh well. Alright, so we'll take these centipedes out. This guy, oh, there's 4 cavalrymen. We're gonna definitely remove them from the game ASAP. There's nothing new here this turn, actually there is. Can we upgrade something? I'm not too keen on these centauride warriors though. Oh well, they do have javelin. At which rank will they be? Front rank, 1 armor, 19 hit points. I honestly prefer them in the archer configuration, unupgraded. That's just me though, but I will take the harpies with us as well. You know, might as well. We can take the regular satyr with us, should we be able to upgrade it somewhere. And, well, we move on to the next turn. I want to go and deal with these guys, but we'll wait for another Earth Mother and an army to go with her this time that actually has a little bit of melee units. Hopefully we melt them away before the combat even begins. Or like before they even get into melee, and we do. Fantastic. Yeah, well that's an easy win, this one. Actually might lose a few harpies, but don't really care. It's harpies. And yeah, I mean, oh, we got attacked actually. Well, didn't work out for the enemy. So some other units down in the area here. That's fine. Nothing available for us to hire on a recruitment level. We got some Minotaur warriors here. Can we do that some other places? Right there. Yeah, we're just gonna save our gold for now. We don't really need too many javelin dudes. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here actually, which could be kind of bad for us. We'll take on this weaker fortification here first, this watchtower first. And there's more cavalrymen to be annoying. That's great. Just taking with us everything. You know, might as well. Can upgrade it and then just kind of drop it off in a primal forest should it not really pan out. But as you can see, we already have enough for a new Earth Mother, so it's all good. A gold stream with an iron golem. Magic resistance, charm immunity, so we can't send the Dryad Queen to take him over. Iron fist, poison cloud, 3 armor. Not sure I want that gold stream enough to attack him. Is he regenerating? No, he's never healing. He's got pierce, slash, and blunt resistance though. There's a good chance we can take him out, but I also feel like we could take tremendous casualties doing so. We'll deal with him a bit later, I think. For now, it's fine. Almost 300 herbs per turn, which is pretty nice. I mean, we're losing some control down here, but we can just go down there later. And oh, look at that, we got some annoying little undeads crawling around over there. Autumn is here. Wait, what happened to that long summer? Did we lose control of the Stonehenge at some point, or do we need to reactivate it maybe? Yeah, so we're taking some casualties here. Which I guess was to be expected. Oh no, we actually only lost one guy. Oh, okay, well, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Before we go for this guard tower, I just want to deal with these freaking cavalrymen here. We do have the watchtower though, which is nice. And in here we have another Minotaur and Centaur to take with us. And can we upgrade something here? Javelinists. Yeah, let's just go for that. So we have no actual satyrs, they're all upgraded to javelinists now, it seems. Which is good. Right, so then we got Naturia here, incarnating the Earth Mother. Yeah, she's back in business, boys and girls. Let's just have her roam down here. She should be able to take on something that doesn't paralyze, at least. We got a few satyr javelinists in action here. Just take the entire army and attack those 8 ghouls, and then we'll probably sort out these long deads as well, and maybe just secure some of these resources. So don't necessarily need centaurs to be spawning there right now. We should be fine. These guys can be a little bit annoying because they have split. This unit can split into 2 if it is hit by a hard attack that doesn't kill it at once. The value of this ability indicates the percentage of the monster's hit points that must be lost in a single attack for the split to take effect. 20% of 42, that's a little less than 10. It's like 8, 8.4. But yeah, that rounds down, so it's 8. Either way, we attack them. It should be fine. Alright, so after summoning Tia, she still has a little bit of juice left, so... actually, you know what, I'm just gonna save that juice for, let's get the Sacred Grove here upgraded to a Grove of Gaia, or whatever it was called. And then we can go and turn this into Sacred Grove as well. I really should upgrade things with her. She's only Dryad Queen at the moment, so better make some good use of her. Cataphract Commander for 59 gold, that could come in handy. It's been a battle in a coal mine. Let's see how that went down. Yeah, we're not doing enough damage to them, typically, for them to split. We lost 18 Harpies, but the Harpies only does meat shields anyway for that army, so it's not a big deal. They got to charge in, but it didn't do any actual damage though, so all good. There's just some ghouls, they should be made short process of. Probably lost a Harpy or 2, 3 in fact, but once again, don't really care that much about Harpies. Cataphract Commander though. Let's see. Spawn boost +1. So it's not necessarily going to be that useful for us until we get this thing. And he's a little bit slow due to his armor probably, so we're not going to link him up with the cavalry we're going to have riding around. Going to call him Orion, and he's just going to go down here and wait for that to turn into a Grove of Gaia. Need to wait another turn. We need to have a check on this Stonehenge over here as well and see if that actually isn't turning stuff. If it's not converting 1 month more into summer anymore. Also, let's get rid of these long dead here. Okay, so we got ocean here, that's nice. And yeah, we just attack this hamlet there. That should work out for us. Tia can go down and stomp something, hopefully. She's got the same moves, right? Yeah, she's alone now, so we're gonna just change a little bit what she's using. And then we're gonna have this guy head over here and attack Cloudreach, so that stops spawning stuff. Herodion over here to pick up Minotaurs, Centaurs, might as well get the Harpies. Might as well get the regular Satyrs as well. And yeah, just then head over to a Primal Forest after that. Could use a little bit more gold, so maybe we should attack this gold stream over here. Wherever it was. There. We will at some point, just maybe not just yet. Aha, and which army is that? Is that the one that has all those paralyzing cunts? Because honestly, we can't take them on. If they paralyze Tia, then... well, that's going to be problematical for us. Yeah, lost some Harpies, and once again, I don't care. Lost the Javelinist and the Harpy there, not really a big deal. So, use special power, create Grove of Gaia. We don't have enough herbs for that actually. It's 750, not 400. I was a bit mistaken though. Oh, look at that. Okay, there's going to be some brigands in here then. Which is fine. Let's just investigate the area here with this guy. Yeah, there's a ton of these paralyzing guys there, so... we need the guy that we sent up here to come down with the army. Before we take that on. Otherwise it could end very poorly for us. So either way, we're gonna upgrade some Minotaur warriors. We can't actually. Minus 25 to that, that's 19, 90, yeah, okay, so we do some Javelinists this turn and then Minotaur warriors next turn. Just leave the regular Satyrs here, pick up all the Minotaurs, get the Javelin men and all the Centaurs. Could just take the scout as well to have a backup scout should something happen to our actual scout. Or to our original scout anyway. How many of these are there here? 29 satyrs. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be bringing them. I got some pretty substantial front lines, so we don't want to clog it up too much on the front lines. That's going to negate the effectiveness of our ranged units. Want to avoid that. I'll just send Tia down here and see what comes off it. Bias can move over here. We're probably going to take quite a few casualties on this one, given the fact that they have siege equipment, but we should win it. And the Turiana will just remain here for now, I suppose. Yeah, we need to deal with those guys, but we can't just with Tia. We need larger armies for that. Satyr command over 41 gold, I mean maybe, but nah, they'll dime a dozen, and I'd say not yet. Yeah, so we did take a few casualties before the combat even started, but we should, well, we're probably going to take even more casualties, but we will certainly take this thing over. Yeah, we lost a bit, but we at least stopped this from spawning more units, so that's pretty good at least. 14 units, 12, well, 14 centaur type units. Ambush in the coastal hamlet. Should be no problem, should be an easy win. And it was, we lost another harpy, which, once again, I don't really care that much. To be honest, just standing here being a bit useless if I'm honest, but oh well. Oh no! I guess we're not getting those Minotaur warriors then, because winter came and our income got lowered, but we'll get some satyr javelinists instead. We still have the centaurs, it's just... yeah. No, we still have the Minotaurs, it's just they're not warriors. They're still effective and good though, so it should be fine. We could roam by here before going down this way, just to bolster ranks even further. And I have in mind to do that, although we have a fairly substantial army here. Might want to get rid of some of the harpies though, because the range of these guys is like 6 on the males and 5 on the females, so if you look in front of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, females can't even engage. And males can engage the front line if they are in the first archer line. So we're gonna need to make a little bit of changes to that. We are gonna need to take on this piece of trash over here. Oh, yeah, it's winter, so I was intending to take the force and attack the wolf, but things don't always go according to plan. Either way, we're just gonna keep moving down here with this guy, and now that we have secured this area, we can have this guy roam around and find some fancy stuff to do. And this guy here, well, I mean, I'm thinking that we will just take and secure what's up in this area with him. Never mind the spawn cell for now, it's not a biggie. We got a hammer Dryad should anyone attack it as well, so we're good, we're fine. Alright, next turn. Yeah, I really want that guy dead. The sooner the better. Turiana still cannot make this a go with Gaia. Hyperion. Just keep going down here. Okay, we'll take the farm for sure. Got a golden herb income per turn, it's not too shabby. And I think we just attack these wolves there. Just remove them, have them stop roaming around in the area. And well, that's all we can do this turn. Battle on the plain. I was hoping we would take over some of the wolves, but oh well. Another turn and then we have that Grove of Gaia. Oh yeah, there's some stuff up here. We got a swamp with swamp things in it. Gotta keep in mind that this army isn't the most powerful in the whole wide world, but we should be able to take on a giant crab with it at least, and probably those swamp things, so I'll just go for the farm. Okay, we overran that. Oh, finally we found a city. We can upgrade units here. Just in case there's brigands in this farm, I think we'll go for it like that. But there wasn't, so yeah. We'll stomp down these snakes, so send this guy over in this area. And here we are, ready to get some more state of javelinists, and oh, there's a lot to pick up here. Yeah, this is a quite the force. Right, we're gonna have to split this into two armies. We'll probably give some of these units just to Tia. I think would be good. So we can maybe have some meat shields for her. Should we run into some paralyzed dudes or something that's just gonna kind of shut her down? But also the Stonehenge seems to have been deactivated, so maybe it just disactivated for a period of time. Holy fuck, that's loud. Jesus Christ. Either way, use special power and create Grove of Gaia. So there we go, the Grove of Gaia. Crab roamed away, but we can at least attack these things, and then... Ah, okay, so it's just a tiny peninsula here. Nothing more than this. Alright, so I'd say that this area here is pretty much secured and within our ownership. We'll take on this farm here. And we'll have Tia just roam down here and take these things from the enemy. Got a little bit of iron income, which we're gonna need. Once we can take this city here, we can then use iron to upgrade our units to possibly top tier units in the town, I believe. What's this iron golem? And that's these pieces of trash. We might be able to take them on with the army that we have here, but I'm not going to say I'm 100% sure about that. We're at least going to cause some serious casualties to them. So we're just going to move in with them. I'm not that phased about it, to be honest. Either way, let's get some more... We'll do the javelinists, since we're going to just bring the regular minotaurs with us anyway. And yeah, we'll take this... Nah, we'll leave one harpy scout behind, actually. In case we get another commander going, and yeah. Alright, so down to the Stonehenge. We've got a 193 unit army here. Decent amount of this we're going to turn over to Tia. Yeah, he decided to attack those centipedes, which saves me the turn of doing it. Harpy Scout and a Satyr Commander we can get now. Might be worth looking into, I suppose. Right, did we lose anything there? Yeah, more harpies, which, once again, I do not care about. These swamp things, we're taking a little bit of casualties against them, but nothing too bad. Seemingly they have regeneration. And I'm hoping this crab will decide to call on to land. So we're just going to set this guy here and have him primed and ready for if the crab enters any of these squares next turn. Kinda just want to get rid of him, so we don't need to worry about him roaming around and bothering us, basically. We'll take out these roaming Bakemonos. And, well, Tia will just take the Xyle Mine here. Do I want to attack this? We outnumber them, but... A lot of the units are kind of trash. Giant Crab has 3 armor, though. And we only have ranged units. You know what, I'll just take some forests there and wait for maybe some reinforcements or something. And it is activated. So has someone activated something that counters this then? Is that what's going on? Either way, as you can see here, we're gonna actually just... Well, we have way too many units in this army. Way too many. So we're gonna try to link it up with Tia and hand quite a few of them over to her. And maybe some other army groups. Alright, well... Running low on harpies now. And we also lost the javelinist. But whatever, yeah, if we can just send the Turiana down here and turn this into a sacred grove, we should be in good shape. I'm actually just gonna have him linger here, I think, until that crab appears again. Iron Mine, I'm not super keen on taking that down with this guy, if I'm honest. We'll take that swamp though, start securing up this forest here. Maybe we go and deal with the snake as well. Gotta be a little bit careful with Tia. I want her to be away from the paralyzing armies. Rain level 1. It's just slaves. Toad warrior with poison spear. Rain level 2. I would assume there's nothing here to paralyze us. So okay, let's round off this episode with a combat situation against the 82 unit army in this hamlet here. That seemingly should be doable for Tia, if I'm being honest. At least I feel like she should be able to do it. That being said, let's set her up with the right spells. Iron Bolt. Instead of Soldier of Steel, we go for Tremor. We got Earthquake. Don't need Command Beast. I don't know if she can target herself with this healing. But we don't need Summon Wolf or Command Beast in this one, so we'll find out. Alright, alright. I'm not going to be zoomed in on that. I don't want to see what happens ahead of time. So we're going to look over here instead. Oh, it actually looks like she made it. So there you go, as long as she doesn't get paralyzed, we should be good. Alright, Slime Molds. Poison Cloud with a burst of 3. Well, not too bad. Lost some Javelinists and a Harpy. This army right here is kind of fizzing out over time, but... Alright, I want to see how this goes down. She casts bolts and wrecks the enemy. Tremors. Army of Chaos, I mean... She is quite the force to be reckoned with. As long as she doesn't get paralyzed. There you go, Earthquake across the battlefield, hell yeah. Which doesn't affect the crows, haha. Very nice. I mean, she is quite the powerhouse. As she should be, she is end game after all, so... Does she just have like really short arms, or... Oh yeah, looks like it. This kinda just looked like fat flaps, but it's actually her arms. Wow, that's some puny arms. I mean, look, compared to the legs at least. She looks pretty egg-shaped, actually. I'm seriously hoping she doesn't get flagged for nudity. Yeah, we speed this up, this was easy enough. Oh, that's so fucking painful on the ears. Holy fuck, these effects. I mean, they're powerful, but oh my god. My ears. Lord. Battle in Coastal Hamlet. She just wiped a 83 unit army. With a little bit of help from her crows. 3 enemy commanders done for, and a scout, and, well, an 83 man army. So basically I'd say that worked out pretty well for us. We're gonna get a Centaur commander here, so we have that spawning in here again. Go 50 on. That's an ode to Rohypnol. Either way, yeah. Just so I don't forget it for the next episode, we're just gonna attack this crab here right now, and then we're gonna end this episode here. So, thank you for watching. Also, we're gonna rename Tia to Tia the Second. That's that, well, yeah. Didn't really go too well on the first Tia for ours. So he's sending his main army back here now to deal with us, and if we can just get another... We don't want to fight this army with Tia, that's gonna end in catastrophe simply because of these guys. Only having Tia, these guys will hard counter her pretty badly, so... Either way, our herb income is 310 and going up, up and up, so we are definitely going places and snowballing out of control here. Hopefully, anyway. Either way, as I might have said already, thank you for watching. If you did like the episode, I would appreciate if you would consider leaving a like on it and maybe even subscribing to my channel. Either way, that's entirely up to you. You can anyway catch me in the next one, so yeah, have a good one.